The gospel is the good news that sinners can be delivered from sin and reconciled to God through repentant faith in the Lord Jesus. The gospel is called good news because it addresses the most serious problem that we as sinners have. That our Creator God is holy. He is good and just, but we are not. At the end of this life, we will have to stand before this absolutely righteous God, who will not compromise His holy character. And you and I will be judged. Now obviously that isn't good news. We are sinners by birth. We are rebels against God and His law by choice. Ephesians 2:1 explains that we are dead in trespasses and sins. Furthermore, we have no righteousness on our own that we could offer to God that could somehow merit a favorable verdict on that day. You and I deserve the sentence of eternal death. But the good news of the gospel is that there's a mediator, Jesus Christ, fully God, who became fully man. He lived the perfectly righteous life that we could not. He offered Himself as a sacrifice for sin at Calvary's cross to satisfy God's judgment. He rose again from the dead so that we could be pardoned and eternally reconciled to our Creator God. 2 Corinthians 5:21 says, "For He, God, made Him who knew no sin," that is Jesus, "to be sin for us, that we might become the righteousness of God in Him." What this verse is saying is that our sin was transferred or imputed to the sinless Christ. He became our substitute in death, so that His perfect righteousness could be credited to all who will believe. This good news is applied to those who turn from their sin and put their faith or their entire dependence upon Christ alone to be reconciled to God.